Yo people, wagwan, welcome back to RonsTechHub, and today I have with me the TP-Link Deco BE14000. This is a mesh Wi-Fi 7 system. This comes with 3 devices in a pack, so 1, 2, 3. I do have to preface this by saying this was sent to me by the guys over at TP-Link. So thank you so much for the people over at TP-Link who decided to send me this. This is by far going to be the best upgrade my Wi-Fi system has ever gotten, and probably the best upgrade it will ever get. So let's have a quick look at the front of the box first. So again, TP-Link sent this to me. So this is a TP-Link Deco device. It's a mesh Wi-Fi 7 system, and I've got 3 in the pack, so 1, 2, 3. So lucky for me, I can put 1 in the basement, 1 on the ground floor, and 1 on the first floor. It gives you up to 10 gigabits per second. Now that's not going to be something that I can ever max out using my external network. That means downloading stuff, but internally using my own network, that's going to be really handy because I have a couple network attached storages. So while I'm transferring to and from those, I'm going to get really good speeds, hopefully. They were very keen to put on here, works with all broadband providers. So it doesn't matter if you have BT, Virgin, TalkTalk, whoever you have, this will work with it, no problem. This is the left-hand side of the box, and straight away it tells us obviously the name at the top again, but down here it gives us a bit more information as to where we actually plug things. That first Ethernet port at the top is going to be for gigabit. That second one is going to give us 2.5 gigabits. That's probably the one I'm going to be using a lot more than anything else. That third port there is where we're going to get our 10 gigabit per second, and that final port is where we get our USB 3 port. So hopefully, fingers crossed, this means I can plug in some hard drives on here to kind of have a mini network attached storage as well. And at the bottom here it goes over the specifications. We have 8647 megabits per second, so that's 6 gigahertz. We have 4324 megabits per second, that's 5 gigahertz, and we have 688 megabits per second, that gives us a 2.4 gigahertz. We have a 10 gigabit port and a 2.5 gigabit port plus the general 1 gigabit port. Each of these devices have a USB 3 port at the back, which means that you can connect your USB mass storage devices quite easily. It uses mesh protocol 802.11kVr, wireless and wired multi-link backhaul, IPv6 compatible. Not something I'm going to be using, but it's nice to have. We can either use it as router mode or access point mode. I'm going to only be using this as access point mode because Virgin doesn't really allow you to change many things. And for security, we have WPA3, so the newest version of WPA. But the thing that really stands out to me as being really good for me specifically is that I have devices like cameras in my house which use a 2.4 gigahertz frequency, but everything else I use uses the 5 gigahertz frequency, which means I can use these devices to connect all my cameras, every single device I have, without ever having to touch my actual Wi-Fi network that comes from Virgin. Now that's going to be a massive benefit because what that means is when I decide to leave Virgin and go with a different company or I get a new contract, I simply have to plug the Ethernet cable from whichever box I have into these, and my devices will just keep working. That's going to be a massive benefit for me. That means no longer remembering every single password for every single device and for every single Wi-Fi hotspot. This is going to allow me to just do everything in one. Down here it tells us that setup is a lot easier. We can install the iOS app or the Android app. I'm definitely going to be using the Android app in the next video to set everything up. On the left hand side it just shows you the devices again, but if we scroll down it's going to give us some more specs, but in a more descriptive and less technical manner. So Wi-Fi 7 technology, true 10 gigabit per second, seamless AI driven mesh, 14 gigabits tri-band Wi-Fi. You can connect up to 200 devices. In my house I probably have about 50, and that is every single thing is plugged in and turned on. Wireless and wired combined backhaul, easy setup with the Deco app, so I'm going to be downloading the Deco app to set everything up at some point. Apologies for the glare, but I've got spotlights. So here on the back it gives us a much nicer overview, a visual overview of what all the specs might mean. For example, it shows how many devices can be connected as well, and below that it just gives some more details again. Now it's time to get into the actual box, so I'm just going to rip the plastic off. This is a brand new device that they send me. So again, TP-Link, thank you very much. If you're watching this video and you're not entirely sure what a mesh system is, think about when you're at work, or if you're at college, or if you're at a school, if you're in the library, if you're at university. When you walk around those areas, you normally have the same Wi-Fi connection no matter where you go. That just means that they have similar systems to this, where they have different Wi-Fi mesh systems or wireless hotspots dotted around the school, around the library, around the office. So wherever you go to, your phone, your tablet, your laptop will try to connect to the one that's closest to you, the one that gives you the best signal, and the one that allows you to get the best, fastest connection. So now let's get into the box. Just pull this flap at the bottom up. Open up, and there we are. We got 3 devices here. Before I take the devices out and have a look at them, I'm going to simply open this flap here first, and this is where we have our power brick. So each device gets 1 power brick, so we have 3 power bricks in here. There's also an Ethernet cable here and a physical reset tool, you know, those pin things that you can push in and reset things. So this is what the devices look like. At the front we have the Deco logo there, and at the top we have the plastic here covering this section. I would definitely peel this off because these look like vents to allow for cooling to take place. At the bottom we have device details and nice rubber feet to keep this stable on any surface, and again we have some more vents as well for cooling. At the back, this is where we have all the magic. Firstly, we have a WPS button for connecting. The first port we have is a 1 gigabit port, then the 2.5 gigabit port, and lastly, for all the rich people out there who have 10 gigabit speeds down, you can use this as well. The USB 3 port and the barrel jack power port. I'm going to do a quick size comparison to show you guys what the sizes are so you can determine if this is going to be right for you. So going across the top is going to be roughly 10 centimeters across at the very top. The height is roughly 17.5 centimeters. And if I compare this to an actual real world thing, if you have like an external hard drive anywhere, this is where the external hard drive would come up to. I would say roughly 2/3 of the way or a bit more. If you have a roll of tissue anywhere, think of this being roughly 50% larger than a roll of tissue, and I would say about roughly the same width. I personally like the clean minimalist design. I prefer squares, but this is a really nice flat design where the logo is not too big and obvious. My walls are white, so I can put this in a room somewhere and it will be very inconspicuous. Build quality feels good. Like I'm squeezing it right now. None of the plastic is flexing. I can hear no creaking. I can hear no issues at all. And I'm squeezing it quite hard. I think because of the flat design, because of the nice simple design that this has, the clean design that this has, I think it's going to blend in quite nicely with most people's houses. I'm going to put one just above my router in the hallway. In the basement, it's a mess anyway, so that doesn't really matter. And upstairs is going to be in my bedroom, right behind the TV. So if you want a simple network across your entire house, this is a really good way to do that. If your Wi-Fi keeps dropping out, then you need to look at something like this. I want to eliminate the Wi-Fi dead zones in my house so that I can get good reception wherever I am. Everything is set up using the TP-Link Deco app. I'm going to show this process in the next video. I'm going to plug all of them in. I'm going to set them up, show you exactly how to do it, test my speeds beforehand, test my speeds afterwards to see what the improvements were. If you want to follow the journey to see what happens, simply like, subscribe, and you will see me in the next video. Thank you for watching.